friend BB Shea.
What's going on? Yep.
It's funny. We were just talking about crowd reaction because I saw a show last night we have a local theater called the Tanger Center, which hosts these Broadway shows when they travel. And I went to New York. Chris Demm has done this before to see these shows. And so I had already seen the show called And Juliet. I think it's incredibly clever because it's as if it's William Shakespeare and his wife writing a continuation to Romeo and Juliet as if Juliet had not died. So she goes on with the story. And Romeo has died, but Juliet has not. And it's like the character of William Shakespeare's wife says, I don't like the ending of this play, so let's rewrite it together. And they weave in a lot of pop music, which I love. I mean, it's...
Existing pop songs, or did they write them for the show?
Existing. Katy Perry, Britney Spears, John Bon Jovi, Backstreet Boys. I mean, it's a lot of, I'm a tween girl at heart. You
You are.
So I love these songs. But so BB Shea asked me how it was. I thought it was great. And I took my wife last night because I thought she'd really like it, which she did. And I think the cast here, the traveling cast, is right with the cast I saw on Broadway. Very close. That's the first time I've ever seen one on Broadway then traveling. And I thought, how big a difference will there be? It's close. They're both very, very good. Anyway, BB Shea said, I hear it's a real woke production.
Where'd you hear that?
Oh, people talk.
I may have said it.
Yeah, you may have said
I may have said it. So glad you brought that up because I was very interested. It is I would call it woke. I enjoyed it very much. But in fact, in it, there is a transgender character, I believe, played by a transgender actor. And the character's name is May. So Shakespeare and his wife, it's pretty early on in the show, and I wanted to see the reaction, how it was different from the audience in New York versus here, a much smaller town. And so what happens is Shakespeare says, well, May should be played by a girl. It's Juliet's friend, it's a girl. And Shakespeare's wife said, May is May. May is whatever May wants to be, and you don't get the right to choose what May is. Well, in New York, the crowd cheered,
Yeah.
So I wanted to see what happened here, and almost the exact equal amount of
Interesting.
cheers, of cheers.
I'm leaving. I'm not.
I'm not going to be a part of this. Excuse me. I'm up. I'm out. I'm gone. So it was about, I'd say, a third of the audience cheered at both places. A third sat with their arms folded. And a third were like, what are they talking about? That's how it was. It seemed like at both places.
I'm getting up.
So I really was interested in that, and it seems like it was about the same. Wouldn't you think New York would have more cheers than a small town?
I would think.
Me too.
Maybe.
But not. It wasn't. It was exactly the same. I made a note of it in New York. I thought, I'm going to see this at home and see what they say about this. And that's
Wait till
exactly
it plays in the sticks.
Yeah, we just as woke as New York. It's the same amount of wokeness, I guess. Let's go to Jennifer. She can choose if she wants Biggie or Chris Demm or BB Shea playing for her today. Hello, Jennifer. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Which player would you like guessing celebrity ages here today?
I'm going to choose Biggie.
Biggie is the choice. All right. He will be playing for you. Joey, you can have Chris Demm or BB Shea. Who you got?
Let's go with Chris Demm.
Christopher Merriweather Demm will be your player today. And finally, Brett BB Shea will be playing for you today.
All right, let's go.
All right. Let's see what happens. Now,
LFG.
okay, they'll try to guess celebrity ages. If you're within 5 years, that's 5 points. At the end of the game, we add the points. The low score wins. We have 2 musicians, a basketball superstar, an actor, and an activist. David Lee Roth. DLR. Lead singer for a time for a band called Van Halen. In fact, he was in Van Halen for 3 different stints. Had a solo career as well, of course. Replaced by Mr. Sammy Hagar at one point. Numerous gold and platinum albums. Joined Van Halen for a North American tour most recently several years ago that became the highest grossing in the band's history the next time around, the last time he was with them. He has been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Van Halen, but not as a solo artist. David Lee Roth.
One of the great frontmen I've had the privilege to see.
And no question about that. No doubt. Amazing.
In their prime, I believe, too, right, Chris?
You saw him in their prime?
1979. It was
God,
unbelievable.
if you could pick a year to see Van Halen, it'd probably be 1979.
Unbelievable.
How old is he today, Biggie?
I said milestone 70.
Well, Chris Demm.
Right in the neighborhood, 71.
BB Shea.
I put 73.
One of you has it exactly right. It's a milestone for DLR. 70 today. 0 points for Biggie. 1 for Chris Demm. 3 for BB Shea. Move on to celebrity number 2. Another musician. Jackson Brown. Singer, songwriter, political activist, selling more than 18 million albums in the United States. Is this his first hit, Dr. Mike?
I'm going to say yes.
I think so, too. I know in the Eagles documentary, they talk about living near him, and they would hear him trying to make this song all the time, because they were like upstairs, and he was constantly. And it took months and months and months for him to get that. Jackson Brown. You familiar, BB Shea?
I love Jackson Brown.
Me-
This album right here, I listen to it all the time.
It's a great album.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great music.
Yeah.
I love Jackson Brown, too. I think he's fantastic.
I love this song.
Hard to choose one of my favorites. I love it. They're all great. And the one from I Like Somebody's Baby from Fast
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Jackson Brown, Biggie, you have the lead.
77.
77, he says. Chris Demm.
76.
BB Shea.
I put 77 as well.
One of you has it exactly right. It's Christopher Demm. 76 today. We got a close game working here.
If you listen to Running on Empty, he gives his
He
own
gives
age.
his age away.
In 65, I was 17.
17.
Yeah.
And that's true. That is autobiographical. That's right. Very nicely done. BB Shea, you'll catch up here. One of your favorite, well, I don't know if he's one of your favorite players. He played for your favorite team, Grant Hill, former Duke Blue Devil, 5-time All-Star in the NBA, played for the Pistons, Magic, Suns, LA Clippers at small forward position. I'm sorry, misspoke. 7-time NBA All-Star, 5-time All-NBA selection. 3-time winner of the NBA Sportsmanship Award, and I think would have had a much better career. He had bad knee injuries.
He did. I loved him. Man, I loved him.
Great player.
I had his shoes when he came out in the NBA. Oh,
Yeah.
love Grant Hill.
Also has done some commentating. He was an All-American, 2-time NCAA champion at Duke, and ACC Player of the Year as well. Son of Dallas Cowboy running back Calvin Hill. By the way, I've heard a cool story. I bet it's not true. That one time Calvin Hill was at an autograph signing show with Grant Hill and was signing the cover of a Sports Illustrated that the Cowboys were on, that Calvin Hill was on. And his kid, Grant Hill, at age like 4 or 5, whatever, was like kept on wanting to take the magazine from the fan. And his father, Calvin, let him like scratch out his name on it, and it is Grant Hill.
Wow.
So now you have both autographs. But I don't know if that's true. Somebody told me that at a steakhouse.
Good legend.
It is a great legend. I was told that at a steakhouse one time by somebody I don't know. Rusty can fact check it if he wants. I don't know. I've never found it to be true, but I was in awe there. I was like, golly, you know how I am. All right. Thank you. How come they didn't record BB Shea to slow his voice down? You know, they got me. They got me over at Scream Dreams. Thank you. Okay, Biggie, Grant Hill. Your favorite team, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
54.
54, he says. You're tied with Kristen for the lead.
In the neighborhood, 53.
Yeah, you got to do the math on when he graduated. BB Shea.
I put 51.
He was 4 times at Duke, 4-year starter. None of you right, all around at 52. 52 for Grant Hill today. That gives Chris Demm the lead. He has 2 points. Biggie has 3. BB Shea has 5. We've got a great game going here. We move on to actress Susan Sarandon. Some work in Bull Durham.
Dare you tell me to stay out of my bed? You are messing with my private life. knock, knock, come in.
You're
Where it's
confusing
like,
him.
thank you.
You're confusing him. You're bending his mind all out of
What?
shape. You're confusing him.
That may be her most famous role. She's also, I guess, first known for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Susan Sarandon's in that cult classic. She was in the soap opera Search for Tomorrow when she first got started. My mother used to watch that soap opera.
Never watched Search.
Search for Tomorrow. CBS brought it. You're an ABC man.
You know it, GH, all day.
We were Y&R. We were Y&R, then Search for Tomorrow, then As the World Turns, then Guiding Light. She won an Academy Award, by the way, Best Actress, Dead Man Walking. Great movie, hard to watch. You seen it?
She
Biggie?
has real talent, but sometimes I find she chews up the scenery, as we like to say.
What do you think? Yes, perhaps you're right. Did you like? I did like.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I remember liking it though.
It's a hard one. Thelma and Louise. Maybe her Thelma and Louise is her biggest role.
I would think so.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's got to be that and Bull Durham.
Yeah. The Witches of Eastwick, The Client, Bull Durham. We said she's in Speed Racer, Stepmom, The Lovely Bones, in a lot of movies. And was she married to Tim Robbins or just with?
I don't think he ever married.
They're no
They were
longer
together for a long
but
time,
not a
though.
couple anymore. Right?
They've separated a while ago.
I thought so. She met him on the set of Bull Durham. Susan Sarandon, Biggie, for the lead. Well, you're trailing by 1.
77?
Christine, you have the lead.
I guess 79.
BB Shea.
75.
She's 78 today. This may be the
On
best
we
game.
go.
This is the best game we've had all week. Okay, the score is very low. Chris Demm 3 points. Biggie 4 points. BB Shea nothing to be ashamed of. But you're trailing now by 5. You have 8 points, and there's okay. Absolutely, put your best foot forward. Nothing to be ashamed of here. Okay. But what can you do? Sometimes you run up against a hot team. Ask the Phillies. All right? That's what happens. We have 1 celebrity left. You're trailing by 5. Political activist, former presidential hopeful, Jesse Jackson.
I may be poor, but I am somebody. I may be on welfare, but I am somebody. I may be in jail, but I am somebody. I may be uneducated, but I am somebody. I am black, beautiful, proud. I must be respected. I must be protected. I am somebody.
I say that every day when I wake up.
That's your mantra.
It's the first thing I say when I wake up. I'm black and proud and I am somebody. That's exactly right. Jesse
Say it loud.
Jackson. That's right. He's a theological career, the Reverend Jesse Jackson. He's been a former U.S. Representative, Jesse Jackson Jr., his son has been that. And he's run for president a number of times.
Never elected to anything, though.
No,
right?
never elected to anything. Baptist minister, studied with Martin Luther King, was a supporter of Martin Luther King. Okay, for the game, Biggie, you're trailing by 1.
89.
89.
Uh-oh.
Chris Demm
85.
and BB Shea.
83.
One of you has it exactly right. BB Shea. He's 83, but it's not enough. Chris Demm with 5 points wins it. BB Shea 8, Biggie 10. Look at him.
Black Power.
He is somebody. He is somebody. He's not young. He's not uneducated. He's not in jail, but he is somebody. He's all of those things. BB Shea, great try.
All right.
Come on.
Thank you.
God, it's like Krispy Kreme up in here.
He's been in here 4 days now. It's like, what do you...
Listen,
He has to come back.
we got a Cusack in for you tomorrow. We
Thank
got a
God.
Cusack in for you.
Thank
To finally
God.
get the Cusack.